All right. And Jeff, your panelists, welcome. Everyone, we're going to get this started right now. So, guys, it was an absolute blast in Yerevan, Armenia. It was, if you weren't there, it was really indescribable. I'm sure you've seen some of the pictures and videos, but we're now going to go ahead and fill you in on some of the announcements and all the exciting things that you probably missed because it was just so great and so grand. So without further ado, Jeff, Milan, our ambassadors, welcome. Let's go ahead and kick this off and let's tell everybody what they missed and what they have to look forward to the rest of this year here with OMNIA. So, Jeff, do you want to take it away, my friend?
I would say
actually, let's hand it over to Milan for some opening comments.
Yes. So, yeah, of course, it was a long day in Armenia Saturday, but we have 3 long days in this case, and also thanks Avi and Darren on Saturday, long Saturday in this case, because you make education for all the people who are there. And we start on Thursday. It was a surprise for me because I was called from our good friend and partner, Mr. Sarukian, and he told me, okay, the Prime Minister can't come on Saturday for the opening of the farm, the official. Please, we have to make it today because he flies to another country. And so we organized this with, I don't know, there was 200 people approximately, and we organized the opening of the mining farm official with a ribbon. It's a ribbon, right, Jeff? Ribbon cutting?
Ribbon cutting, right.
Yes. With ribbon cutting, and the Prime Minister of Armenia was there, different other ministers also. And together with Mr. Sarukian, our partner in Armenia, and I cut the ribbon together with the son from Mr. Sarukian. That was the guy you saw in the video. And the video was made by our people, our employees in Cyprus, so Eliana, and Alex. They make the video. I don't know if everybody saw this video, but it's now, it should be online. We send it also in all groups. It was amazing in this case. And the Prime Minister, I will have next time a meeting with different ministers in Armenia to make our business there much more easier than now. It is good, but it should be better, and it will be better definitely. So, and that was the first big day. The second one, Friday, the gala dinner. Okay, we planned, and that's every time the same. We planned for the gala dinner 170 people, and there are 240 people there. But our partner makes big surprises for us, and all the different bands. They dance and sing also in different languages. It was Indian also, or of course most of them English, but it was also Indian, and Dilava was excited, Dilava's guys. And what else? It was Spanish, I think so. Italian also. I don't know. I don't remember all.
Everywhere. I mean, almost every country I felt like was represented.
Yeah, definitely. It was really great. And then we start. I saw this also by many people on the next day because many of you, many of them, make a long party. After this, they make a long party in a hotel. They make a long party in the casino in front of the event area, Shangri-La Casino. And I don't know if there are definitely a few people that didn't sleep the whole night. I saw this on Saturday on our main event, because we start in the morning at 8 o'clock with the registration, and at 10 o'clock the official part with the band, and then it was a long day. After a few hours, we have lunch, and then we drive to the mining farm, show the mining farm to all of our people. There are about, I have the last amount was 723 people. And guys, believe me, if we didn't make this in Armenia, of course, Armenia is our partner country, so we make the launch there and the opening there. But if we didn't make this there will be 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people anywhere. Macau, there are many people who told me, Macau, you have to make it in Macau. Also, James Joe, our blue diamond from South Korea, say, Milan, if you make it in Macau, they're coming 20,000. Say, okay, we do it next time there. But it's a joke. Let's test, I don't know where. Latin America, because Macau, I think if I make it in Macau, I definitely don't see the half of the people there on the event. There will be in any casinos in this time. So, and yeah, amazing day with a tombola, and unfortunately, a few people are not there. There was the issue of the invitations. It was not possible to make it in so short time. And one guy, I'm really, I apologize for this, Rakesh. I will find some solution for you, my friend, my diamond from UK, because Rakesh sent his invitation request a few weeks before, but somebody in the support forget to forward this to my PA, and so he didn't get the invitation. In this case, I will fly with you. We make an appointment. We will fly together to Armenia, and I will show you the trading office. I will show you our mining farm. In this time, I think the liquid cooling will be online. Most of you saw the mining farm now. Most of you, okay, definitely all of you saw it on the videos, but most of you personally now, or many of you personally now, and I show you also liquid cooling. That's a test. It was a test. This test is absolutely successful. So I gave the order last week to put all our miners in Armenia in the liquid cooling. They are working now on this. It will be ready approximately in 6 weeks. And then no more noise, no more loudness anymore in a mining farm. Okay, unfortunately, no more fun in this case, because, you know, if you go through the miners, and all of you saw this, if you go through the miners, it's really loud. It's really loud. And also ventilation is loud, and it's hot also. After this, no more loud, no more hot, nothing. It's only, there are only packages there with miners inside, and they are in a special oil mixture, and yeah, they're working, but they're working properly and working more stable, and make also more hash power, and the lifetime of the mining equipment is definitely longer because it's a closed system without dust, without anything. And yeah, after this we get back, or we drive back with the buses to the event location and start with the first tombola drawing. Surprise, surprise. There are a few guys from South Korea. They purchase so many tickets, or have so many ticket entries in case of the sales. Of course, they make much sales in the previous time. And one guy, Mr. Wu, had 900 tickets. So he won. I think how much? 3 or 4 times the prices between 21 and 50, and then the prices 20 until 11 are the airports. You know this one, and he won 2 times, but. We decide also for the higher prizes, it's only possible to win 1 time. I stand on a stage, and for the prizes for the pens, we make we make the tombola drawing. Alan make the tombola drawing, and I announced this, and I saw this numbers. You know, number 1 until 937. I know this definitely are all tickets from Mr. Wu, and first. You draw, Alan, Mr. Wu win. I say, okay, nice. Mr. Wu comes down. He was really happy. Then the second you draw, again, Mr. Wu. I say, I'm sorry, Mr. Wu, not anymore possible to win 2 times. Third you draw, Mr. Wu. I say, come on, guy, do it again, please, a higher number. So, but it was really big fun. And yeah, I saw many lucky faces on this evening, on this all day. We start in the morning, as I mentioned, at 8 o'clock, and with the last drawing at 12 o'clock in the night. And it was really a big party. Many people are on stage. Many people are dancing. Also, my Sri Lanka guys, you are online. I saw this. I am really, I was surprised, and you are amazing. These guys carry every day on Thursday 1 outfit, with OMNIA branded, of course, OMNIA in Sri Lanka. Second day on Friday, it was suit, OMNIA branded again. And on Saturday, again another suit, OMNIA branded completely. It was real. Did anybody make, I think Eliada make many pictures of this. We will show these pictures definitely next time. So, and yeah, in this case, we have a few lucky winners for the highest prizes. One of them is a guy from our deaf community. I was really happy about this guy and his watch, the Breitling, and the other guy, Mr. Wu. What surprise! Mr. Wu got the second watch, the Rolex GMT Master 2. But Mr. Wu don't win any training package, right? Yes, it was.
Nope,
so.
he didn't.
I was surprised. No, he didn't.
He got a nice Rolex, but I bet he would have rather had that grand prize.
Yeah. But the grand prizes, first of them, was our diamond, Elvin. I love it. He was so surprised and so happy, and I like this guy. He's a really nice guy, big leader, and a really absolutely a nice guy. Elvin, I love you. So, and after this, the 8 Bitcoin package goes to South Korea, and the 20 Bitcoin package, it was a pearl from Latin America, right, Darren? It's one of your team, right? Yeah, yep. And that's a really good start for a pearl. I'm really happy about this, that a pearl win the highest prize, maybe a J in this case, or chaos, but it's a pearl. It's a start, and believe me, he promised me so many times, I will be one of the biggest leaders here. I will start and I will make my business. And he's crying. His wife, I don't know if it was the wife. I'm not sure, or somebody from his team. From his team, right? She was really crying and she was so happy. Yeah, happy like
Eunice was the translator. Eunice, and she was just as happy as herself.
That was really amazing. It was really amazing. So for me, it was a absolutely big success in Armenia, and yeah, there was announced many new things. We will speak about this today, Carsten and Darren and Jeff also, about the app, about G Game. You know, we announced 1 week before the Babe Casino, and it works really proper. So, but your ambassadors can talk about all these things. For me, it's now, first of all about the recap, the remarks of the opening, and also remarks of the 3 days in this case. Sunday was a big day. Our ambassadors and Darren and Avi make education day in a hotel, in a top of hotel. And I heard many things about this. I heard it was fantastic. People are learned really much. But in this time, I was in appointments with our partners and with the government, so I was not able to attend. But it was also a long day for me because we fly next night. So I think nobody of us sleep the night and the following day. And yeah, of course, you know the promotion. So about the promotion will be spoken now from your ambassadors. So I give the word to who's now coming. Friday night recap.
We're gonna. Yep, Jeff's gonna handle this.
Okay.
Friday night recap.
So I gave my word to Jeff. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you, Milan, and hi everybody. It's great to have you on today. And really, I don't want to take a lot of your time, but here's what I want you to understand about Friday night. And we set out to make Armenia a party, and I can tell you that Friday night was the party of all parties. Milan mentioned the entertainment, and we had entertainment really from all over the world. We had Bollywood dancing. We had dancing from the Middle East. We had entertainment from literally, all over the world. And that was what was so interesting is that was arranged by Mr. Sarukian. He said, Milan, where are all your, distributors coming from? And he gave him kind of the biggest, amounts of people coming from the various countries. And he arranged all this amazing world-class entertainment from all over the world so that everybody felt like they were in their own home country and feel very welcome in Armenia. And of course, the party was originally for diamonds and special guests, and then they opened it up to the top 100 Tombola entry winners, and then invited also some special guests, top leaders from various countries where there wasn't a diamond. And so very simply, it was, about half of everybody that was in Armenia almost was at that event. And it really was amazing. And the food, oh my gosh, the food. We had enough food to feed 10 times the people that were in that room. And it was a banquet like you've never seen. I can tell you the wine was flowing, great, delicious Armenian wine, this delicious Armenian food. And really, I walked out of there going, man, this is one of the greatest nights of my life, one of the greatest events. And I believe everybody else that was there felt the same way. And that really set the stage for what was going to be the whole weekend. Because when we left Armenia, we left not as a company, but we left as a family. And it all started with a big family getting together and party on Friday night. And that's the feeling that I want you to come away with. And I know those of you that were there are still smiling, thinking about it. Maybe some of you are still trying to work off the calories from the meal. But for those of you that weren't there, I want you to make sure that you don't miss the next one, because that's OMNIA style. It's a family reunion. And again, more food and more drink to celebrate your hard work. And, a lot of other companies in this industry, I've been to many conventions in my career, and every now and again you'll get a chicken Caesar salad or some small little sandwich. This was like the biggest wedding that you've ever been to. And so next time I want to make sure that you make it yourself. Don't miss that Friday night party, because in OMNIA style, it was fantastic. So, Alan, back to you, my friend.
Yeah, it was a blast. I mean, you had me put my dancing shoes on that night. I was all over that floor, and woo! Me and my Sri Lankan family, I picked them up out of that. I said, get up the table. And man, we were all dancing, and I think there's videos probably out there. I got to make sure to delete those as best I can, because I'm embarrassed of those things, man. But I was flying over the floor. It was a blast. We
even got Karsten up there to dance, and Darren.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Milan was out there. It was great. I mean, we had a blast. Jeff, you didn't get out there, though, of everybody.
I got out there in the very beginning.
Maybe for like 30 seconds or so. Come on. Anyway, it was a blast. I wanted to tell everybody about that promotion just real quick, Jeff, before we forget about it. I put out an email the last day we were there on Sunday. We decided to do a really awesome kind of a post-event celebration. I think we were all feeling so good, we decided to make a nice promo. So basically for 3 weeks, this is going to be running starting on last Sunday through, the 22nd, I believe? Yeah, through the 22nd, we have a promo going. So what it is during the very first week, and that's going on through this Sunday.
The very first weekend's tomorrow night at midnight GMT.
Tomorrow night at GMT, you have a 2 times direct sale bonus. So that's literally, you can double your return in Bitcoin. So that's huge. And then starting on, I guess,
sponsor 2 in the week. So if you sponsored one already, make sure you sponsor another person who places an order by tomorrow night. And then you double your direct sales bonus.
Yeah, so get that in. Get your 2. It's so easy, especially if you were in Armenia with your excitement. I think you should have quadrupled that at least. So, yeah, it's an amazing gift that OMNIA is giving everybody. And then it goes to 1.5 times your direct sale bonus during this second week, which is amazing. And then we finish it out in the third week at 1.25 times. And make sure you get your 2 people each time to be able to qualify for that. But that's a really nice way for you to not only use the momentum of that event to your advantage, use the videos, show the mind, show that this is real, show everybody what we've got going on. They want to join and get in with us. So take advantage of that. And then that's going to lead us all into the end of this year. We've only got, a couple months left, and let's finish it strong. And we here at corporate are going to be there every step of the way. And then we're going to show you some of these new tools and services that we've got that we announced, and talk about those right now to give you an idea of how we're going to make that even easier on everybody. So I think we'd like to have Karsten and Darren go ahead and maybe talk about a few things if you guys are ready.
One moment.
Yeah, sure.
Only one moment in this case. I remember I saw a release this week about the promotion from last weekend, the Stronger Leg promotion. So there are more than 450 people with more or additional BV on a Stronger Leg between 10,000 and 250,000. For 250,000, I think I saw more than 50 or 60 people who purchased this bigger package. But guys, it's really nothing, because for all of you who are there, okay, you know about what I speak, but all of you who are not there, the Wi-Fi crashed down. So I started promotion on Saturday morning. It's the first one what I mentioned, and I started promotion on the morning, and it should go until 12 o'clock. So the whole day, the ambassadors, the diamonds, all the people comes to me. Can we extend this promotion? Please, can we extend this promotion? We don't have Wi-Fi, and so as. Of course, I want to say or to extend the promotion at 12 o'clock in the night, but it was planned from the beginning. But nobody can wait for this, so I extend the promotion in the evening. It's I think it's during the dinner. It was extended by me. And but we have next day the same problem, no Wi-Fi in a completely area. I don't know why. So I didn't understand this, because I have a phone from Germany, and my provider let me go online without Wi-Fi. I don't pay additional for this, but the most people not. Also, a Russian community, I thought, okay, the Russians, no problem, because they are completely neighbors, but they say, no. If you open our telephone here, it's so expensive, we can do this. Okay, I say, let's extend it until Monday evening, and that was really the safe for this promotion, because it goes completely down. The Wi-Fi, nobody has Wi-Fi there. So, but now it's more than 450 people who purchased this bigger packages in this case, and got their higher volume on a Stronger Leg, and I'm happy to see the people earn now money on a weaker leg. Great, guys. So now to Karsten and Darren.
I think as soon as we sent out that, I think the Wi-Fi magically come back. I said, I think one of our ambassadors had access to that Wi-Fi router, and they tricked you, Milan. That was cool. All right. Well, it's exciting to have Karsten and Darren on. It was great seeing you guys there. It was a blast, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Many thanks, Alan. So, Darren, I will give to you in a few minutes, because I think the first part is your part. But I want to say as well, many thanks to all the IBOs which were coming to Armenia. And I really know it's not so easy to fly there. Yeah, I was talking to some guys from Latin America. They told me that they had 30-hour flights. So, and that's why a special thanks to all the guys which participate in this. And I can tell you only one thing. I think that was our company was born again there. So I think Jeff or Milan, you mentioned if we will make next year our event in, maybe we will do this, we will make 2 events, could be, I don't know. Then we will bring there 10,000s of people, because the way to Armenia was not easy, but we had a very great spirit there. Yeah, we had a real great energy inside. And guys, imagine one thing: we had partners there. Yeah, they got prizes from the company. For example, our 20 Bitcoin trading package. Yeah, which has a value behind, which is amazing, you know. And I was so happy to see this guy from Latin America, because if you win this trading package, 20 Bitcoin trading package, and I think you guys, you know what our results with the trading package, then you, I think this guy will have in 1 year around 20, 30 Bitcoin only from this trading package. And he can start a completely new life, I think so, with this. And it was really amazing to see this there. We had a spirit there, which was absolutely fantastic. I can only repeat this, was Jeff said, what Milan said, I think what Darren will explain right now as well. It was amazing to come together, people from all over 40 countries, sorry. Yeah, and it was absolutely fantastic. I will give to you, Darren, and after you, I will talk a little bit about some new products, what we have already.
Thanks, Carsten. And Carsten, I just want to say, you know, it was the first time that we met since Austria. And, you know, I gave you the biggest hug because, you know, we've gone through a lot together in this company, and we came out on the other side, and look what we have, a beautiful family, you know, an amazing family that we have. And yes, we have been reborn again, because Milan, I think you will see the sales. It's really been a blast this week. And I know people, even though they're going into their different countries, I see what's going on. It's really been a miracle. Alan, it was a great pleasure to meet you as well. You've done so much for the team. The articles that you've done for Business for Home, and the latest one for Priya, you know, we've been non-stop crying ever since, non-stop crying. And it's because of you and your magical words. You've taken us to, you know, another level. And I want to say congratulations to Jeff. Yeah, it was a silent announcement that he is the US ambassador. That is the big deal. This is a gift from all of us, because he deserves that role because of what he has done. He's the one that holds us all together to the other side. And Jeff, I'm so grateful, you know, that you're my upline as well. And all the other ambassadors, Tino, oh my God, I never realized he's so tall. But, you know, he's a great guy, and, you know, good relationship. And, you know, and Delawa as well. Delawa, non-stop crying, and I love him to bits. And I know that we're going to do lots of things in India. But last but not least, my good friend, Milan. Milan, congratulations, Milan, for what you have done for this company. You have turned this around for us, and you created a wicked party for all of us to celebrate of what has been achieved and what we're going to achieve. I take my hat off to you, Milan, because you stood still, you were firm, you were direct, and we need leaders like you to take us to where we want to be. And I can't wait to talk about G-Game later, because that's another gift you've given us as well. So what can I tell you about the event on Saturday? I can tell you in six words, basically. One is leadership. Everyone saw that behind Milan, there are ambassadors who have earned it, who are going to help Milan and the company and the IBOs to take us to another level. We had all the different speeches from all of us. And I think the biggest theme that came out from the ambassadors' talk was all about family. And we are a family. We are a global family. We are united because of love. The love for the company, the love for our people, and the love for us to be successful in this organization. The other thing that we had on Saturday was validation. Validation is that after the ambassadors talk, Milan talked, we had validation for those who did not see the mining farms. That's where the most videos were taken. People were in disbelief. I'm amazed with the South African team who are dressed as miners in their yellow outfit and taking so many photos as well. I've never seen that before as well. It shows you that people love our company. People are shocked of the technology. And, you know, behind the scenes, the company has invested millions in not just in the mining, but in us for our future, where all other mining companies are not paying out. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, they're paying us out still. That's because they have the foresight to invest early on to make sure we're paying. And that's why we also diversified in other products and platforms as well to make sure we're continuing to pay. The other one was endorsements. Endorsements meaning that we had people from outside the company, people like the person behind the back office, Costa Gara. What a man. I never realized there were people like him who has the industry knowledge and from his head developed our back office. And he's so famous that he's written a book. How many of you got the books? How many diamonds and emeralds got the book? And how many have you read it? Because I read it twice already. Okay, that book has given me more information. And what I've realized from Costa is that basically he's a humble man. He had a very difficult childhood, but look at the man that he has become today, and look at the man who's behind our system. Unbelievable, unbelievable. And then we have the honor of guest star Ted, Mr. Ted from Business for Home. I know after the trip, he loves OMNIA. He has endorsed OMNIA. He has blessed OMNIA in saying that there is a great future. I remember he quoted in Carsten's post that he's never seen the Prime Minister opening up an event, the mining farm before, you know. And that's the book, Costa Gara. You must get it, okay? So we had two independent gentlemen who actually endorsed OMNIA. So now OMNIA has been blessed. We know there's a great future. And speaking of future, I know Carsten and myself are going to be talking about G-Game and the app, but we have one of the kind, the first MLM, mobile MLM application ever to help us grow our business. Carsten's going to go through a lot more about that, but it is a game changer, absolute game changer. And the other product I'm going to be talking about in a minute is G-Game. If the stats I'm going to be telling you in about a minute's time is going to blow your socks off. But the event was also about two last things. One was about enjoyment. It's about celebration. We dance. I never danced so much, you know, and, you know, I probably lost a few calories as well, which I'm proud of. But, you know, but dancing, yeah, dancing with the family, dancing with everyone, integrating, mixing, and collaborating, building a future, planning ahead, shows that we have our work cut out, you know, to end 2018 to a different level. And last but not least, and my favorite word in the dictionary is winning. Yeah, I am so happy that everybody won. Whether we got the prize or not, we won. I think this is the first event ever that there was a proposal made. Yeah, so we talked about the OMNIA wedding. I believe there's going to be a real wedding very soon as well. So it was an amazing, and I'm so happy for the people to win, because you know what? You know, people know my story. I thought I was a loser all my life, but you know, but it's not the case. Everybody's winners. Everybody can win. And in OMNIA, we definitely can win. And Milan, again, thank you so much. You have given us a platform. You have given us multiple gifts. And also, most of all, out of it, we have grown a beautiful family, a loyal, beautiful family that we're going to be staying together for a very long time.
Thank you, Darren. And all this work is nothing worth without you guys. So thank you to you all. I have to give it back because we have really a big family here, and it works fantastic. We are working fantastic together. I saw this also in an event, and yeah, our people are kindly, are friendly, and all together. Also, we are working in a nice way together. One more things to mention, Carsten can do this, or Jeff in this case. Carsten, we talk about the OMNIA app, and our ambassadors, make education Zoom webinar next week on Wednesday. So take care that all of you and your IBOs, your people, your friends, your partners, and so else should be on this call, because the Zoom call shows you how the app works. we have we start now with the app officially. All contents, or the most contents, will be implemented now during the next days. The other contents are still implemented, and we have early bird price for the app now. It's you can purchase this or load it down from the back office. So it will be education from who make this? Carsten, you and Robert Diem, the developer of the app, and who else?
The developer of the app? What do you mean exactly? The company or what?
No, the education. The education on Wednesday. Tuan also, right?
Yeah, Tuan also. Yeah. I think many leaders has worked on the education. So that's not only Robert. It's Tuan. I think Darren, Avi. So Alex has worked on this. So this is a fantastic tool, this application, and the early bird price is I think $39 or euros. Yeah, instead of 80.
39 instead of 89, and you will get 10 points BV, PV, and so else also for this.
Yeah. The idea behind. Yeah, it's okay, Jeff. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say just let everybody know that's access for the year. So you can get the cheap price now.
It's for 1 year, yes, not for 1.
Yeah, it's not for a week.
Yeah, it's for 1 year.
Okay, but the idea behind the application was, I think, first of all, to help all of our IBOs, to get more focused on this what is necessary in the business to build a business, because this is our experience. That means of all leaders, that especially in this what we are doing here, that we need a lot of education for new members. So if someone is starting in OMNIA, most of the people, that's clear, that's normally they had never to do with the cryptocurrency market. They have no idea how to set up, for example, a Bitcoin wallet, how you transfer Bitcoins and all those things, maybe how you can change Bitcoins in, like people say to me very often, real money. So, and all those things. Then a lot of questions, how I can set up a transaction password. How I can do this, how I can change my password in the back office. All these things that cost a lot of time. And we have seen this in the last months. That this needs a lot of time. That all the people are on the same, and at the same point, And I think if you want to build a business, a real great business, then it's very necessary that someone who is in the 10th level, has the same education like someone who's in your first level, And I think that's a game for kids normally, You tell, I don't know, I take my baggage and inside I have, I don't know, a bottle of water. So after 10 repeatings has nothing to do with a bottle of water. After 10 repeatings is a pizza inside or something like this. So, and that's why we have to create, I think, this application, because that was the main idea behind it, to duplicate something, to duplicate education for our IBOs. And we have built this by a very, very easy and, for me, I love this word, sexy way. So that means there is another text inside or something like this. Everything is explained with short videos. That means we have professional speakers, we have actors, we have leaders from our company, which explain all the different things. So 45-second videos, that's the maximum of the length, So a topic behind, for example, how you set up your transaction password. In the 45-second, we explain this. And next to this, we have a Wikipedia style. So that means we have a text and there are underlined words. For example, back office. So because we are talking about back office, then you can go on back office, you click there, fully automatically will open the next video where we explain the back office. So by this way, we have an education system developed which helps all of us to build the organization, to teach our members, to teach our IBOs, and let's say to take a lot of work from us away, because we should be focused, to build a business to work with our members very close together and to help them to become successful in the business. So another thing is with the OMNIA app, and I think that was as well an idea behind, that we can develop this as well, and we can send it as a present, or we can give it out as a present for, let's say, new prospects. So what I mean with this is, okay, you can call a friend, or if you are sitting with someone down, you can tell them, hey, do you know the OMNIAverse app? So, and I think most of the people, they will tell you, no, what is it? So then you can tell them, hey, you should download this application. It's an application, yeah, which is working with the, I think, the most sexiest market, what's actually there, the cryptocurrency market, the market of the future. This app will explain you a lot of things about this market. So, okay, then people can download this app. I think in the future will come this for free, yeah. So, and they got, let's say at the beginning, a little bit more information about this market, yeah. What is mining, for example, yeah? What is crypto trading? What is a Bitcoin? What is a blockchain? All these things. So that automatically they got a little bit pitched by this application. So if they want to have more information, automatically, okay, they need a meeting with you. They have to become an IBO from OMNIA, so that they got an education, all those things. So that means, okay, you can use it like a recruiting tool as well. The next thing, what the app is doing, you can produce videos with this. And that was at the beginning, as our partner company has started with the developing of this application, the main reason to develop this app, because the owner of the company, he said the biggest problem is that people has no idea how they has to produce a video. They make it too long, they talk too much, like me now, for example. And so after 45 seconds, yeah, people are not concentrated anymore. So, and by this system, he developed a system, yeah, and a developing system for videos which explain you completely automatically, okay, please introduce yourself in 9 seconds, for example. So then you can see a countdown there, 9 seconds. So hello, my name is Carsten. Jeff, we have not seen each other a very long time. Please follow on this information. 9 seconds, okay? So then 25 seconds, please explain right now what you want to tell to your prospect or whatever you want. So then you can talk 25 seconds about this, what you want to explain. So we have an amazing business here, Jeff. So I know you are an employee, I know you are an entrepreneur. You should please listen on this information, go on this video. It's very, very important that you give me your opinion. What do you think about this? So 25 seconds, it's finished, okay? And then 9 seconds, for example, okay? Now say bye-bye to Jeff or whatever you want. So that means you have a, yeah, it's a, in German, it's a, I don't know in English, it's a Faden. So what you have to say, yeah? And by this way, you can produce it, and very easy, so that everyone is able to produce this kind of videos, to use it in the future, yeah, to, let's say as well, to recruit people for the organization, for the business. We have as well inside the application a landing page creator. What does it mean, landing page creator? That means the landing pages are ready, nearly ready. So, and you can produce videos as well, which will be implemented in the landing page. And then you can send it out to your prospects. It's a communication tool. That means in the future, the whole communication from OMNIA will be in this application. If you will rank up in OMNIA, so maybe you will become a Ruby, yeah, or an Emirate or something like this, you get more and more access inside the application. You got more and more what you can take or what you can make with this application. I think this is a game changer, this application. Yeah, we can build with this application our business. We can communicate, we can teach our IBOs all the things. And yeah, the most important thing is that we have more time in the future, yeah, to talk to people directly and not to make yeah, a secretary job. This is what I have seen in the last months, yeah, that we have to answer a lot of questions, yeah, 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, which we do in the future, the app. The second thing is what we have developed and what we have started, and I think we are ready with this in around 1 week. Well, the only thing what we need at the moment is a new presentation, yeah. So that means I think the new presentation is ready as well, the slides, and then I think our ambassadors or diamonds, yeah, they will record the presentation 10-15 minutes in English, Spanish, German, Russian. so that we can start this from the beginning in different languages. This is our sales funnel system. I'm now 17 years in this industry, and what I have seen every time is that most of the people, they have a lot of potential. So every one of us has a lot of potential to become successful in the industry, because our potential is this one. It's a mobile phone, it's our contacts, our email address is what we have, our business cards, what we have, all those things. This is our potential. But most of the people which are starting in a business, they are not doing a list. They are not writing down 100, 200, 300 names, what they should do. They say always, okay, I have my contacts in my head. And this is the starting from the end. So that means they talk to 3 people. After this, they are doing nothing anymore. So we have developed a system which helps our IBOs to inform, I think, 100, 200 people without a problem, because the sales funnel is very, very easy to use. It's a system, it's a IT system which you can book as well. Then you have inside different sales funnels, with different topics about cryptocurrency, about trading, about the future market, about OMNIA, about the corporate, whatever. So you can send out a short link to your prospects. You can do this however you want, by WhatsApp, you can do this by email, you can do this via SMS, whatever you want. And then a prospect is going on the link, fully automatically is opening a landing page with a video behind, short video, pitching video. So, and after this, the prospect can make the decision, I'm interested to get more information, yes or no. If not, then it's over. If yes, then the prospect will type in name, surname, email address, for example. And then the system is starting to working. That means full automatically, the prospect becomes an email with more information in and with the access to a presentation. So the presentation is recorded by the ambassadors, diamonds, whatever, is professional, is short, is 10, 15 minutes in different languages. After this, the prospect can say, I want to sign up right now. Possible, that's the best way. So then fully automatically redirected to your back office, to your ref link. So this partner or this IBO or new IBO can start a business or maybe more information. Then automatically got the next step. That's the compensation plan, for example. So, and then he can say, I want to have a call back or something like this. So by this way, we can work with new prospects very easy and simple. The next thing is, if someone is not ready to make a decision right now, and I've seen this very, very often, someone is starting in a business, at the moment it's a no, but maybe 2-3 months later, this person is in a complete new situation. If you have not a follow-up system, then the person will not remember who pitched them, who gave them the information 3 months before. That's why we have a follow-up system as well. So if someone has signing up in this sales funnel system, then the person will get 5, 6, 7 emails step by step about business, about OMNIA, about trading, and so on, about the opportunity. By this way, this person will not forget you. This person will not forget the business. And maybe 2 months later, the decision is a completely new one. And the person will see, there's the email. This is coming from OMNIA. This is coming from Darren. Hey, right now I have to send them. Please call me back. So, and then Darren can call him back and has this person in the business. So I think we have created 2 really, really great tools. And the important thing as well for the application, guys, you got a CV for the application. This is totally amazing. And we have an education tool, we have a recruiting tool, and I think that's the beginning. We will bring more and more inside these 2 tools. And our goal is, and I hope I can announce this, I will do this. So our goal is to get 1 million IBOs with these 2 tools latest in 2020. So, and we should work together to build this. And I think we have another absolutely great and fantastic product, which is a corporate which is a product which is coming from a company which is very, very close to OMNIA. So, and I think about this, Darren, that's your part, you're the ambassador from G-Game. So I will give to you, and rocket brother.
Hang on one second before you take over, Darren, just to remind everybody, the app, there will be a Zoom call at the same time as today's call. So that's 3 p.m. London time on Wednesday. with Karsten, with the ambassadors, and with the developer of the app to train you, to get you up and running. And so make sure you're on that so you can learn how to use that. Thanks, Karsten. Over to you, Darren. Sorry.
Yeah, I forget one thing. I forget one thing with the application, guys. Very important. You through the application, you have you go in your back office inside. Yeah, so you have never to log in again. Okay, that's the most important thing. If you have the application Omniaverse, you are connected to the back office. You can check everything. Yeah, you can sign up and all the things, and you have never to log in again. So very important. So now to you, Darren.
Yeah, Carsten, I just want to say on the OmniaVerse app, it's really about social. We actually have a first social media app, which is basically a game changer for the industry, right? So we're going to add that piece. So let me talk about G Game. Well, this has been my passion since, gaming has been my passion since 2007. Launched 188bet in 2008, and in 2009 made about $139 million in its first year. And because of that success, I was in Hong Kong Jockey Club. And for those who don't know Hong Kong Jockey Club, they make $1 billion in 3 hours horse racing. And because of that, that inspired me a lot. And I've been saying to myself since 2011, when I left the gaming world, that I wanted a gaming platform. And hey presto, last week, Milan has revealed a GIF called G Gaming. And first, I had a shock with Babe Casino. Now they're giving us G Gaming. So it's a double whammy. So let me tell you though, for those who are in Omnia, obviously you heard about Babe Casino. But Babe Casino is online gaming. What we have now in our hands is offline gaming, completely different. But I have to tell you something before I move on and talk about G Gaming. These are separate business entities in its own right. Okay? These are separate businesses in its own right, but it's powered by the corporate team and the ambassadors that you see on this call and as well. So let me tell you why I'm so excited about it and why we need to start making notes about this as well. So Omnia has given us mining, is given us trading so that we are profiting from the industry, and the name of the game is to acquire as many coins as possible. The one with the most coins is going to win because it's all about creating wealth. But now we have a business where we can create our own assets by acquiring as many tokens as possible so that we can be the owners of G Game. This is powerful because anyone who read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, an asset, when there's a going concern, it can generate cash flow. So what we have, that we can utilize our coins and diversify into a business that can become an ongoing concern. Let me tell you something, what the industry of G Game is all about. This can be bigger than Apple. Let me tell you that this could be bigger than Steve Jobs. Why? Because if you review the stats, if you review the income that's already been generated, and you look at the future trend, which is virtual reality, okay, this can be 10 times bigger than Apple. If you look at the betting industry, and we're going to have live betting with this, and I'll explain more how it all works in a minute. The betting industry in itself is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Whether it's legal or not legal, it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry. It's very big in China. Now, esports, already in 2018, is already $1 billion industry. And half the revenues or half the profit is coming from two big nations. One is China and one is the US. Okay? Half a billion is already being made. So what we are going to be part of is that I can foresee, let's say after May 2020, when the halving of the blockchain happens for Bitcoin, that we will have a business that's going to be generating cash flow for us. So let me tell you more about G Gaming and why it's so special. First of all, G Gaming has the exclusive rights to a gun called Sim Gun, where basically it's the only technology in the world. So when you shoot, it's direct and you can go for 1,000 meters. Why is this better than paintball? Because paintball is dirty. It's a dirty game, right? It hasn't changed for 10 years. That technology hasn't changed yet. But the laser tech in what we have and the exclusive rights is going to change the game forever. Where now there's more thoughts on how we can use this laser into different sports. So one of the sports that we can go into is called drones, laser fights. Imagine Terminator, imagine Star Wars, imagine Duty-Fi all together, right? All together, and we have this. Now, what we're buying into is not the tokens or just the franchise, okay? And I'm going to explain that a bit more. We're buying into emotions. We can be children again, fighting against each other. And we can have pain and emotions with this as well. And what's good about the technology we have paper-light vests with sensors here, okay, everywhere, even on the helmets and so on. And you can intensify the level of pain. So if you don't like somebody, why don't you play the game as them and start shooting them, right? And you can get your own back, okay? So this is what we have. So G Game is another business entity, but going into the entertainment industry, which is basically we're part of the biggest industry that we're ever gonna be part of. And there's two parts to it as well. One is that there's the eShop. The eShop, you can buy equipment so that you can, play the warfare games between each other, and it's a private sale. Or there's another revenue stream called rental, and the rental, you can rent the equipment out and you can earn from that. But what's the biggest deal for us is the franchise or the license, okay? The license means that we can become distributors of our country or region, and you can organize games. There is a cost to that. We will go through that in more detail. But right now, we have a live ICO. The ICO is of a product that already exists. Majority of the ICOs are based on coins, which hasn't really gone into the public. But this ICO, considered as more crowdfunding, where you can actually be an owner of G Game. So overall, in an ICO, there's a number of tokens that you can accumulate. Okay, there's over 1 billion tokens that's available, with a hard cap of about $50 million, that is. So, and we have a year to actually acquire as many investors to buy into the tokens, which means they buy a piece of the game, which means they buy a piece of the future and a piece of the emotion. So what we have in our hands, imagine this, okay? Imagine this. Not only in 2 years' time, we will have coins in our pockets, but we will end up with a business, a franchise. Think of McDonald's, but it's G Game. That's what we have. Yeah, and you know how McDonald's has become big, huge. Now, let me tell you the vision of Darren Matadine, okay? What I see in 2020. I see 50,000 people in an event in the Wembley Arena or one of the biggest arenas you can think of. Okay, we are having hot dogs. Yeah, there will be merchandises, there will be celebration, there will be emotions, and we will see drones and people fighting. This can branch off to virtual reality. This can branch off to e-gaming. This is huge. I can't believe we have something in our hands that we can create, but this is huge. And this is what G-gaming is all about. We are buying into our future. And for the cryptocurrency world, entertainment, especially the gaming industry, especially esports, is the biggest usability of cryptocurrency. This is where this industry will help to create more value of our cryptocurrencies. So this entertainment industry that we're part of is the key to rise the value of cryptocurrency. I hope everyone gets it.
It's absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
No, I understand it as well, Darren.
What do you mean? Yeah, it's huge, guys. We got a franchise and we are also investors at the same time.
Well, it's the future. I mean, if you look right now, you know, the people are into that just through playing through their TV screen. You know, everybody wants to be able to escape reality and go have fun like this. This actually allows us to play Call of Duty, for instance, if you play video games in real life. Go ahead.
I forgot to say something.
Yeah.
The last prize of the person who won an esport was around 4 million. Okay, 4 million that won a prize. Okay, and when I look at the stats of how much money is being issued out in esports, it's bigger, twice as big as the Golf Masters or the NBA. This is how huge this industry really is. It's huge.
Yeah,
don't forget
this being bigger.
The gaming industry. Yeah. And the gaming industry is really it's a giant all over the world. There are billions and billions of dollars who will be moved every day, every month in this industry. It's really amazing. And also the combination between the real battles on the fields and in the halls, and also the battles online with the esports. It's so big. It's so giant. Yeah, there are coming many features in this case, and I tried this technology. We want to send these weapons to Armenia to show it in a real time or real life, and it was not possible because to send weapons to Armenia, we didn't thought about this. We need to talk also with the authorities there and so else, and it was not enough time for this. But you can. In the future, everybody can, not everybody maybe, but we will make videos, and we will send also our leaders there and a few of you guys to our training center in Switzerland. We have it there, and I was there in person, and I tried this system. And like Darren mentioned, we have a vest with many sensors. It's a receiver, and the sender is in a weapon. And Niels shot me, and in this case, I lost immediately the weapon. It doesn't hurt me, but I was surprised, you know. And the level, if this is a level scale, the level was here. And for the military, this weapon system is this gaming system also is used by the militaries, you know, and by police, by special units and so else, because you shoot the target exactly on 1,000 meters. It's also a training system for snipers, for example. So, and if you put the range on the highest level, you will be paralyzed. And also for the private sector, it's blocked, of course, but in the other sector, they are shooting really with a high range. It's really amazing. It's a paralysis. You can't move. You can't move definitely. So nobody can betray, like in the other sports. You know, you say, "Oh no, you don't shoot me," but you have color on your body. No, it's from a previous game, of course.
Yeah.
In this case, it's over. Yeah. Hi, Alvin.
Yeah. Look at the smile on Alvin's face.
Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing?
Fine. You too also. Your trading starts on Monday from the 5 Bitcoin. You won.
How did that feel, Alvin?
It was absolutely amazing. I know that's absolutely secured my future. And yeah, it's just life-changing. I mean, Omnia itself has changed my life, but being able to win that amazing prize it's completely secured my future. And I'm very, very excited, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was exciting to see you win that.
Oh yeah, believe me. It's changed my life in more ways than you can possibly imagine, put it that way.
Very cool. Well, it was awesome seeing you there at the meeting as well.
It was. I mean, just being around so many like-minded individuals and hearing and witnessing the future of Omnia was that was mind-blowing itself, and going to the mining farms and being able to see it and touch it and know that everything is so real. And I think one of the big things that we pride ourselves on is the transparency within Omnia. And that's one of the best things that we have about this beautiful company. And again, you guys delivered. You delivered at a fantastic event. I know it totally fired up a whole bunch of IBOs, that's for sure. Over here in the United Kingdom, we're just absolutely buzzing. And it's even, crossed waters to South Africa. I know they're absolutely flying over there. And even in small, tiny Mauritius, everyone's super excited with this opportunity.
Cool. That's awesome, Alvin. I think we're going to bring on some other guests as well. We've got a couple testimonials we'd like to hear. Let's see. Is Dan Ortiz or David Hunt? Tuan, we'd like to hear from you guys. So if you're on, raise your hand so I can find you. There's David. Yeah, just raise your hand for me.
Hey, Alan, David and Dan both are driving.
Oh, they're driving? Okay. Very cool. I was going to ask Alvin real quickly, the moment that you heard your name, what was the first thought that went through your mind, if you can remember?
Was shock, disbelief, incredible excitement. I wasn't sure I heard it again. I just had to look around me and saw everyone around me excited. So I thought, okay, it's definitely me. And yeah, I'm still buzzing from it. Absolutely feeling the after effects, that's for sure.
Well, tell them about how's your injury doing? You had a little celebratory injury, right?
Absolutely. Our deaf friends are really got so excited, and they were celebrating, the win, and they decided to throw me up in the air. And unfortunately, they dropped me, and my ribs are still sore. Yeah, I went to see another doctor again today. But yeah, it just
small price to pay, right?
Doesn't matter. I prefer the 5 Bitcoin.
Did you ask the doctor if they accepted Bitcoin as payment?
He was like, "What's Bitcoin?" I was like, "Oh, too much pain to explain."
Cool. All right. Well, Jeff.
Alan, Tuan's on. His username's I joined. Go ahead and promote him. Let him give a testimonial.
I joined. Excellent.
Yes, please, yeah.
Tuan. It's funny. I got on my plane to head back home. My first flight was into Qatar, and guess who sat right next to me? Tuan. There he is. Hey, brother.
What's going on?
How are you feeling? West Coast, right? Was it about 8 a.m. there?
Yeah, it's about 8:16 a.m. Definitely fired up to be on this call. I actually went anonymous. I put I joined because I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to chill, relax, be anonymous. But, hey, this was an awesome call. Fired up. I was able to actually hear the whole thing. I'm pumped about it, So it was cool hanging out with you, man, on the airplane. Although most of the time we were kind of asleep. We're like this.
Or bracing for the bumpiness.
Oh yeah, exactly. I was eating. I'm like, too much turbulence.
It was cool though. It really did. Did you also feel like we kind of created kind of a family type atmosphere at this event? We all kind of bonded, and is that kind of how you felt, Tuan?
Honestly, let me just tell you this. When I went out to this event, I came with an open mind, a clean slate, because I think bottom line, if you've been in this business for more than, I'd say, 4 months, you've seen a lot, because if I could just share my testimonial, I'll just say that in my years of being in this industry, if you get started in a startup company, first of all, 9 out of 10 startup companies fail in the first year. OMNIA actually was able to surpass that already, and it was able to celebrate their anniversary in the cryptocurrency space, which is an 8-year-old industry. And the fact of the matter that we were able to celebrate an 8-year-old industry, and we actually have knocked out one of those years, first for me is, I think it's impressive. A second thing is that the statistic is a statistic. 9 out of 10 startup companies fail in the first year, and we're able to surpass that. I think is incredible. Now, having said all that, man, those of us that's been around for more than 4 months have experienced some bumpy roads. And if you've been beyond that, man, you've been through real serious challenges. But needless to say, I came out with a clean slate, with just an open mind, saying like, I'm going to come out and I just want to be able to absorb. And man, I'll tell you this, for a 1-year-old company, I don't know how many people was there, but the way how the dynamics was, it felt like a full house. It felt like a very homey environment. And yeah, it wasn't like the perfect event, but here's what I saw. I saw opportunity. I saw the fact that it was the first event that we had, and I saw the fact that the corporate marketing team put their heart and their soul and their energy into giving us the best event as best as possible. And so no, I closed it already. Don't worry, hon. So I made toast for the kids, and I actually burnt the toast, and then she ran out. Like, "Hon, is everything okay?" So, guys, I don't know how to cook. I don't even know how to put something in the oven. So, anyways, I was just blown away by the whole corporate marketing team putting the whole event together. It felt very, very homey. It felt like we all came close. We were really, really tight. And there's some events in the jazz room, if you guys know what I'm talking about, that they gave me way too much drinks, So I don't even want to tell you some of the horror stories that I experienced, because I'm like, Tuan, let's celebrate. And I'm like, oh man, is this how UK guys do it? No, this is how OMNIA does it. I'm like, no. But for those of you guys that don't drink, please don't judge me. But look, bottom line is, had a great time, man. I had a great time. Definitely felt the family environment, felt the experience, got closer together. But more important than anything else, one thing I did saw was that we're just beginning. Saw the fact that we were able to see an opportunity to be able to be part of the beginning. And guys, some people are going to come out of this event and they're going to say, wow, that was awesome. And not going to do anything. But some people are going to look at it from a different lens. Sometimes you got to just adjust that lens a little bit, If you adjust it a little bit, you're going to look at it and you're going to say, you know what? There's an opportunity here. And if those are the people that actually look at this event and say there's an opportunity here, man, they're going to be very, very wealthy. They're going to be very, very successful. And they're going to have to take action in order for them to receive that. So that's my testimonial. I'm very fired up, as you can tell. And really got a chance to spend time with everybody. And on behalf of Van, myself, want to say thank you so much to the corporate team. Really appreciate you guys putting this event together.
No, you're welcome, man. It really was a pleasure finally get to meet you face to face. It was cool, and many more to come. Well, I think this kind of sums up for everybody that this event was amazing, and for those who did make the big journey into Armenia, like me, it's unforgettable. It was a lot of hours awake, but we'll never forget about it, and it'll just be something that'll be ingrained in my memory forever. And as I said, in all the communications, we wanted you there so you could look back and say, I was there, so everybody who was there, and if you're on this webinar now, I think we'll really realize that we were part of something great. And from here on out, they're just going to become bigger and better and more exciting, and we're going to have more people there, and this family is just going to start growing extremely strong, extremely close. It already is, and I can't wait to see. I'm ready for the world to know who Omnia is, and that's what this event was all about, is to really prove and show who we are. I don't see other companies with prime ministers and billionaires and all these people who are wanting us to succeed. You know, we have a really powerful allies in this world, and from here on out, I think it's going to be a lot more fun. And with the new app that we have coming out and the G game and just everything that's happening, it's almost hard to believe. And I feel extremely blessed to get to be a part of this with all of you. And I love everybody on this call and everybody I got to meet. It really was a pleasure. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you to everybody. It was awesome. Anything else,
Thanks,
Jeff? Did we miss anything, Jeff? We're good?
No, I think we got it all, guys. And it's great to see everyone. Look forward to seeing everyone next time. Alan, thank you. Ambassadors, thank you. Twan, Alvin, thank you. It's a great, great Zoom, everybody.
Sounds good. Absolutely. Stay tuned, and we'll have a nice recap out to you probably by the end of the day with this recording and all the stuff we've talked about that you can share with your teams. See you, everybody.
Absolutely.
Bye, guys.
Thank you all together. Have a nice weekend. Bye. All together.
Bye.